Real quick, I had to pause it just to give you guys an idea of how tall this ship is and how big that wave is that's about to crash over the top of it. Do we have any... Oh, never mind. Wait, the lifeboat is actually right beside... Oh. Well, there goes the deck down below us. Uh-oh. Alright folks, we are back once again in Sinking Survival here in Stormworks, and today we are checking out yet another RMS Lusitania. So I know we checked out one of these about a month ago, but one of my favorite ship creators, Ice Monster 360, has come out with their version of this ship, and this thing is truly freaking awesome. Look at the scaling on this. This is giant. I love it, and yeah, we're going to check it out. We're going to sink it, and yeah, let's go on a little bit of a tour here. If you guys are excited for some more Stormworks, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Looking like a lovely day here. Now, I'm not going to go over the history once again. I've talked about this ship many times. You guys can Google it. The only thing I am going to mention, it did go down due to a torpedo strike. And it went down rather fast. So yeah, when you go to spawn this ship, there's actually like, I think it's 3 different versions of it. I'm assuming maybe it's some paint variations and maybe some interior stuff. I haven't really looked too much into the other versions of it, but look at the staircase here. The interior is absolutely lovely. Now, it's not a complete interior, but it's pretty freaking cool. I love the use of colors in here. Like, it's just, everything is done so well, given the blocks and parts that you have in Stormworks. I mean, look at this room. This is ridiculous. So yeah, nice dining area here. We are going to put this thing through its paces. I'm going to do a normal sink, and then, of course, we're going to go a little crazy with it, and maybe do something a little bit unexpected with the next one. So yeah, be sure to stay tuned for the second sink. I love the way they've done these rooms. That and the lighting. I am using a shader pack that is on, I believe it's on the workshop. It's like the Opal shader pack. I believe I'm saying that right. And to me, it just gives a little bit better, like, I don't want to say natural lighting. I don't know. It just, the lighting itself just looks better than the default game. The default game lighting is not bad, but I don't know. There's something, it looks a little bit brighter, a little bit more crisp looking. But yeah, very cool looking interior. We're going to go down the staircase here. Yeah, like a section like this. I don't know, there's something about the lighting when you walk into this interior that it just looks really, really spectacular. But man, I just cannot, like, credit the Stormworks creators enough. I'm talking about, like, the shipbuilders. Like, some of the stuff that they do in here is just absolutely insane looking. Like, how do you go in and make all this detail inside of the ship, let alone the exterior of the ship, which is already insanely detailed? It's Chef's Kiss. It looks like we have like a mail room here. I'm assuming this is the main staircase. I don't know if there's probably one in the back too, if I had to guess. And that leads out to the sides. We can continue to go down to the, I would assume, lower classes. Looks like we got some, yeah, I would say like maybe, you say it's lower class, but man, this is still another very, very nice dining room. Look at the ceilings here. Very cool. You don't have the lighting in here as far as the natural lighting coming in from the windows as you do on the one above this, but it still looks great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if we go down to the next deck, we'll get into the main part of that dining room. I'm assuming cabins would be all up and down the halls here. I think they really just modeled a lot of the dining rooms. I mean, just like I said, the ceiling work, the way it looks, the colors, it just looks great. So yeah, we can walk through this dining room. How far down can we actually go in this ship? By the way, I don't know where we're going, so if we're running into an island, that might be a thing. I wasn't paying attention to the spawn. I did spawn in where the creator said to, or at least the seed. I'm assuming it's optimized and it's one of the better ones for it. Wait, is this an elevator? Maybe that is an elevator right here. But yeah, you've got this little bottom section. Yeah, I would think that maybe this is an elevator shaft. I could be wrong about that. But just the way the middle of the staircase looks, and then the bottom of it looked like it had maybe some mechanical. Maybe these are like cables and stuff going up to the top. I like it. So real quick, let's get back out on deck. So yeah, we're in one of the lower decks here. Let's go open or close that door. I don't think it's really going to matter that there is a scripted sink on this one. It's the second sink that we do that we're going to try to change it up. I like the views here. I like the deck. So you got a bunch of loungers here. Let's go towards the back of the ship real quick. All right, so here's the back of the ship. Very glorious looking. Oh, and you can actually go down through here. It's a lot of different decks that you can go down on. A lot of like very nice viewing areas. It's a cool ship. And then you got the very back here. I don't know if we can go inside. I don't think we can go inside any of this back here. But here, let's go up top. I didn't check to see if we have functional lifeboats. I know a lot of them look pretty static. Let me go up. Maybe the front ones. I think on the other Lusitania we checked out about a month ago, the very front ones, and that's pretty typical you see with these big ships on Stormworks. They don't want a bunch of the lifeboats hanging off. I believe it causes lag. But I'm trying to see if there's any functional ones on this one. I don't think so. Unless I can detach these. No, I believe they're built on top of each other. Alright, so there's no escaping this ship here. We're gonna have to go down with it. Hold on, let me go up to the top here. Just get one more look at this. It is glorious looking. I like this a whole lot. Alright, so I think we're gonna start here. I will put it through its paces on the second sink here, but I think we're gonna just do the standard torpedo strike here. So if you go back, we'll go open sink key, and then you've got 1915 torpedo sink. So I'm gonna click that. Okay, let's get a wide view here. Actually, let's get into the free cam. That way we can see what this looks like. I don't know if it's gonna be an explosion. Let me go and position myself. That way we can see it as it happens here. Hey, I just saw the ship shift. Was that simulating the torpedo strike? Yeah, there was no explosion or anything. Oh, hold on. There's the explosion. What was that? Yeah, I saw it list there for a second. So, has it been struck on? Look at right down the middle here. No, it's not moving or anything. Hold on, let me get on this side of the ship. Okay, I got to keep a close eye on it here. So, you know, it actually is pretty similar to what happened to the other sink that we had with the Lusitania. It was kind of like a jet. It looked like jets flew up in the air, and I'm assuming that was simulating that explosion. But no, wait, hold on. It looks like this lifeboat here is actually hooked up. No, we do have a functional lifeboat. Was it just not on the other side? No, okay, so this side does have a functional lifeboat. So we do have an option to get off of this ship. Is that a package? Oh, there's a package down there. Also, I really love the whole, like, rusted effect they have by the anchor here. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, yeah, no, we're definitely listing. All right, so the strike wasn't as extreme as the other version that we checked out about a month ago. Because it seemed like that one actually smoked a little bit, too. But hold on, what's going on here? Oh yeah, she's starting to lean over here. Okay, hold on. Let's get out on deck. This is the actual sink itself. It's pretty fast. Uh-oh. No, I don't think we're gonna collide with that oil rig out there. Oh, buddy. All right. Here, real quick. We better take a look at this lifeboat. The only problem with this lifeboat is it's on this side. That's not great. So I can move this out. The ship's going to list over to the right, so if you're going to launch a lifeboat, you would have to launch it awfully quick, because eventually this thing's not... Actually, it's borderline. You can't use it right now. Hold on. Let's go down. We're going to go and start lowering a lifeboat here. Oh, no, it's caught. It's already caught because it's listing. Oh, let's see if I can push... I can't force this thing off. Uh-oh. Well, there was a usable lifeboat, but I feel like we might be screwed. Okay, she's going down pretty quick here. I believe it was about an 18-minute sink on this ship. So yeah, it's going to continue to... I think it's taking on... I guess it got struck on... Was it this side? And it's taking on water from this area down here? You know, I'm not 100% sure. Okay, we're heading towards an island right now. I think we're going to be fine. I don't think we're going to get to it before this thing goes down, because eventually it's just going to conk out. I think the propeller is going to come out of the water. Okay, we're going to go below deck to see if we're taking on water down in the interior of this thing. We're pretty close to water line. Yeah, that's going up really quick, actually. All right, here, let's get into the ship. I want to take a look. So let's go to the staircase. Actually, let's go down to deck here. It's pretty close. Let's go in here. I just want to check the lower areas. Okay, let's go down to the bottom. Any water coming through? I don't see anything at the bottom right now. It must be just above. Hold on, can I see out the... Oh, yeah, that water's almost here. So it's going to start pouring up through this section. Here, let's stand a little above this. By the way, I do have survival on. Like, I can die, so I gotta be mindful of that. I don't want to get trapped in here, but I do want to see the water coming up from the bottom. By the way, give you guys like a nice aerial shot here. That looks absolutely incredible. Like, the model is, man, it's chef's kiss. The amount of detail on this is insane. I can only imagine how long this took Ice Monster to create. Hold on, are we losing? I think we're finally losing a little bit of speed. By the way, I got an update on our lifeboat. It is finally gotten itself off the side of the ship. Actually, there was a window of opportunity here with this. This probably would have been the time to actually get it off, but yeah, because it hasn't fully listed over on its side. By the way, if you wanted an update on the inside, that is currently what's happening, right? Oh my goodness. That water is just racing. Yeah, if you get down there, you're done. Like, it's racing to the back. All right, we might need to start getting ourselves out of here. This is not a wise idea to watch this from the inside. Let's go to the very top. It's getting kind of hard to walk on this right now with the way it's moving. All right, let's get out to the... Is this... Oh, yeah, this goes off the side here. Okay, check the water level off the... Oh, there is no front anymore. Yep. And that's the thing about this, and I've noticed this about a lot of these sinks to the Lusitania that they've done in Stormworks. Like, at first, it seems like, okay, it's moving at a decent pace, but we got time, and then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, no, you don't have time. Now, look, it's already got, we were just down there. It has carried itself up and over. It's not listing actually extremely bad, though. I kind of pictured it being a little bit more on its side, but no, it's just going pretty much straight back. Do we have any... Oh, never mind. Wait. The lifeboat is actually right... Oh. Well, there goes the deck down below us. Uh-oh. Folks, this just accelerated, like, really fast. All right, you know what? We got to watch this from photo mode. My character is... He's not done for, but... Oh, my goodness. Look at how quick it's going down now. Yep, there goes the funnel. There goes my character. I'm just swimming against it. Oh, I'm about to go to the back of this thing. You know, I'm surprised it's still running on. The propellers haven't come out of the water yet. They've actually got a ways before they go. Oh, but it's going up now. It's going up in a hurry. Oh, buddy. Yeah, you see where the little white line is? Look how close it's getting to the surface of the water. It's... Okay. You know what? Let's go to the back of the ship. We've got to try to hold on here. I have no hope to detach that lifeboat. I don't think there's any more that we can detach, so we just got to... Climb our way. We're racing the water. Look at the water. Just, it's right there. Oh, why can I not jump over this? My character does not want to jump over this. Okay. There it goes. Back through here. I'm trying to run to the back, but I can't even outrun the water. Look, it's basically even with me. Oh, we got to cross over this bridge. I want to get to the very back of the ship. My good, it's a race against time here, folks. Okay, run. Yeah, we're starting to go above the clouds. Like, you could see the level of the ship, and the clouds were about here. Now they're down here, so the whole back is coming up. I'm pretty sure the propeller's out of the water. That is so incredibly quick. Like, my goodness. I was just kind of sitting there in photo mode, like, I got time. Okay, that is not lore accurate. We don't have a rescue helicopter overhead. Just got to go ahead and throw that out there, because I know somebody's going to point that out and be like, there's a rescue helicopter overhead. Okay. Yeah, it didn't lift up as high as I thought it was going to, but it is sinking in a hurry. I can only imagine when this thing touches the ocean floor. This is a monster of a ship, by the way. Like, I've got my physics detail, I think, on low right now. That way it doesn't lag. And, oh, I am stuck. Oh, no. All right, we got to go up. Go. Air. Get air. There it goes. It's just, it's gone. It is gone. I don't know if I'm going to make it up to the surface in time. I am pulling up, pull up. And, well, ship is a goner. All right, I'm going to turn off damage. I want to go down there. I don't think she's hit the ocean floor yet. No, has it? Dude, it is so... I could see why the author suggested to do it in the seed. It is so incredibly dark and, like, it's deep here. That is something. I think it just bounced off the seafloor. It's starting to shift over. What does the interior look like right now? You know, the creepy thing is that this one is like staying under acceleration here. I wonder if I should turn all that off real quick. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn off some stuff here. It's fine. Let's go turn off infinite electricity. Oh, there she goes. All right. I see stuff dangling here, so I want to go down in the ship. I know you guys can't see anything right now. Just trust me. I'm getting in position here. What would this be like if you were... Here, let's get our flashlight on. Oh, my goodness. That's creepy. I always like doing this to these big ships once they go down. It is lagging like crazy. Like, I've got incredible slowdown. But, yeah, we were able to do it. We were able to run it. Now, this is what it looks like underwater. Wait, did it disconnect? Oh, I think it did. So, the infinite electricity, I'm pretty sure, was holding on the magnets to keep this thing connected because the ship is made in several parts. And look, it actually broke the ship apart there. That looks cool. Actually, I think it helped with the lag a tiny bit here once it hit the seafloor. But yeah, we are incredibly deep right now, but that's a good look at the ship. All right, so we've tested it out. We've used the actual sync button, but I want to go crazy with this one. All right, so we are back out once again. So I really want to test this thing. It's got we're in like really deep waters out here. So I know the freaking waves are going to be massive. So let's go full-blown storm here. Oh my goodness, those are giant waves. Look at that. I love what the shaders do to the waves. Like, they look incredible and incredibly violent. What is it like trying to walk around on the deck right now? Oh my, those are as tall as this top deck. When they come by, yeah, I would say the only weird thing about the shaders pack is that the clouds, like I feel like it doesn't quite get dark enough during the storms here. Hold on, oh, those are crashing up into the helm right now. That's insane looking. There we go. It's launching. Okay, what do you say? Wait. You can actually see the funnels are flexing. Every time I bounce back, see them moving? Wow. That's incredible looking. All right, you know we got to hit this with a tsunami. Okay, we got a tsunami developing in front of us here. The waves are just crashing over. We're holding on, but it's fine. Hold on. If I stand out on the deck, there's a chance I get flung off this. Yeah, look at those waves just crashing over. And, like, every couple waves will really dip down. And, like, one of those waves will come up and they'll actually hit the helm here, which is pretty incredible. There it is. There is the giant tsunami. Hold on, let's just clear up the weather. That's what the wind here. So, I must say, most of these big ships do actually relatively well in tsunamis. Yeah, it's just something I've noticed about Stormworks. They will carry right over them. I still wish there was a way to mod the tsunamis. I want a mega tsunami. I want one that's like 4 times the size of this. That would be a real test. Which, is that even possible? I know modding is a thing in the game now, but I think it's more like creation-related mods. I don't know if you can really do much to the actual... I mean, obviously we got shaders, but that's more of a graphical thing. But I don't know if you can change something about the way the game functions. That would be incredibly cool. All right, we're coming up to it here. Are we going to be able to survive this gigantic... I mean, it actually looks... Wow, wait, that's really high up. That's way higher than the top of the ship. I don't know if the tsunamis get a little more intense once you have the wind up to 100%, or if it's just a thing, it just looks more intense, but oh my goodness. This is going to be absolutely insane. Real quick, I had to pause it just to give you guys an idea of how tall this ship is and how big that wave is that's about to crash over the top of it. All right, here it goes. So it's gonna disappear. Only the funnels stayed out of it. Oh my. That might have been the biggest launch I've ever seen off a tsunami. Dude, the whole ship came up. Like, it wasn't touching the water at all. And look, they hold up so well over those. Imagine if you got hit on the side, we might be dealing with a different situation. Potentially it'd be capsizing. But yeah, these big ships in this game, they can handle these waves. I can only imagine being in this same, which I'm going to save this seed because I'd like to come out here with a small ship and see if we can battle the rough seas, especially a tsunami that size. I think is ridiculous. But yep, the Lusitania was able to pull through there just fine. No issues whatsoever. Now we got to give it some issues. Now the easy way out obviously is a meteorite, but I don't like the way the meteorites work in the game. I feel like they should do damage to the creation and not make parts of it disappear. So I think we're going to have to go with something else here. And we're going to go with a old Whirlpool here. I got to see where this thing actually develops. Hold on. I don't see it. Oh, it might be. Oh, it's right beside us here. Hold on. Are we able to actually escape the pool? Or is it going to suck it right back up? Dude, the Whirlpool looks epic in the 100% waves here. Dude, that is incredible. Hold on, I think we're pulling through it, though. Oh, and it definitely feels like we're being pulled into it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is going to suck. Yeah, this is probably about to become very, very laggy. Hold on, let me get back to the helm here. Oh, I can see water about to shoot up through here. Oh, dude. Just to give you guys a scaling on how giant this Whirlpool is, yeah, it's eating the whole ship right now. Now, the cool thing, you know, I was saying it's going to lag a lot. Look how deep it is. That is insane looking how far down in this Whirlpool you can go. The thing that we have going for us lag-wise is the whole fact that the ocean floor is so far down. That's normally what causes lag in this game, is when this thing starts to scrape against the bottom. That is... You know, it might break the ship. I don't know how strong the magnets are in the game, but we are doing a definite, like, really big swirly motion thing. What am I seeing? Oh, I can't see anything under here. Wait. Wait a minute. Did it just swallow the whole ship? I think it just instantly sank the whole ship. It's going straight down. I don't think I've ever seen, you know, the Whirlpools, a lot of times they keep the ship kind of in it. But I am going... I wonder if it's just flooding all the compartments. Like, I'm going directly down right now. Let's see if it tosses it back up. Oh, it's going to flip it over. It is going to flip this giant ship over. This thing is massive. If we were just sitting on the edge of the Whirlpool, you know how big that ship is. Well, look how big the Whirlpool is. Why does it seem so much bigger in a area like this? Like, anybody who's played this game... Have you ever seen one this big? Is it because we're in, like, very, very deep waters? I don't know. It just looks... Maybe it's the shaders. It just looks more impressive in the shaders, but it looks like the ship is getting flushed down a toilet right now. It is getting tossed around, too. Ooh, she's... Wait, did I hear a crack? I thought I just heard a crack in there. Oh, it just got flung on its side. It's going to swallow it. Like, look how it's just tipping over. Whoa, that was a lag spot. It's gone. Wait. Oh, hold on, it's coming back. It's in pieces. Huh? I think we just broke something. I swear, is it broken in half? I think it's... hold on, can I see? Yep, it's swallowed it up. It has broken the ship. It's gone. You know, I've seen it swallow smaller ships. Normally big ships, it's a continuous, like, toilet... I guess you can call it a toilet bowl swirl. But it swallowed, half the ship's gone. The other half is on its way down. It just keeps, it'll come back up for a second, go down. I think eventually it's just going to completely disappear. I wonder if let's just eliminate the Whirlpool. Let's see if anything comes back to the surface. Or is it truly going to be gone? Okay, the Whirlpool is starting to dissipate. I think maybe half the ship's going to come back up here. One half's gone. It hasn't, oh. Well, oh, there it is. Okay, I was about to say, it was really eerie there for a second. I mean, it's upside down. It's eventually going to go down because all those compartments are exposed right now. And they're going to fill up, and the other half of the ship has just completely gone down in the water. Well, this is a mighty impressive creation. If you guys want to check it out, I'll have it linked down in the description. We'll see you guys next time in Stormworks.